Well, hello everyone and welcome to a Zombicide fantasy. I'm going to say, just call it, Zombicide fantasy, instead of calling it Black Plague Green Horde. So, yes, from now on, Zombicide fantasy. Anyway, let's begin with the special guest, Edouard Guiton, and have a look what he's given us. We'll start off with Helwayne, Well, okay. Anyway, he starts off with Swordmaster, and I'm not very too keen on Swordmaster. One of the worst skills. Of course, the easiest way of getting around this is someone that actually already starts with a starting out melee weapon. So that means that this character can actually get another short sword. If that's so, that's good. Otherwise, ugh. Let's see. He can also get +1 die melee. Or Born Leader. Born Leader is absolutely awesome, but stating the thing that I've already just said, if someone already has a weapon starting out already, give the short sword to Heweln, and he could be quite scary. +1 dice roll to melee, yet again, only if Heweln's got 2 swords of the same. Otherwise, ignore. Charge. Charge is always an excellent skill. I love that skill. And roll 6 +1 die melee. Not really worth it. So I would literally go with the Born Leader because it's better than charge. Otherwise, don't forget you could have someone have a starting melee weapon. Then if he gets the short sword, then you're all good and ready to go. He could hold a sword in his body slot. Wow, okay, that's great. How about if we take a look at the miniature himself? Oh good, come on, blurry. Yeah. It's a kind of a weird thing that he's doing. It's like slightly bending backwards right there. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Okay, next. Next up is Kyla. And, Kayla, sorry. Right, and she gets Reaper Melee. I'm not too much of a fan with Reaper, but they have it. She could get +1 dice in melee, or Lucky. I myself would go for the +1 dice in melee because, well, Lucky is not a bad skill to choose from, especially if you have armor. If you do not, then Lucky is just trying to hit zombies. I mean, it's a reroll. That's all it is. Well, it's not just hitting zombies, but it's also trying to open doors. So don't forget about that. If you have armor, I'd literally go for a Lucky. But the +1 die in melee, giving you, let's just say your weapon is just a 1 attack, so that means it's 2 attacks. So you could be killing in between 0 to 2, which is a better one than having more potential of 1, because having 2, your average is about 1 anyway. But like I said, Lucky is for rerolling armor and opening doors and anything else that allows you to reroll. Right, +1 free combat action. Yeah, that's actually very good. +1 free magic action. Well, that's kind of pointless if you have this one. Frenzy, combat. I still prefer the +1 free combat action, but if you're already taking 1 or 2 damage, especially 2, then the frenzy combat, I mean, yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah, and her body slot, she can hold a dagger. Ooh, wow. Oh, let's have a look at her miniature then, shall we? I don't know why my camera's a bit slow. I don't know why. Anyway, this is her miniature. She's kind of small. Interesting hat. Yeah, her hood is a bit strange. I think those horns are a bit too big. But still. Wow, my camera is really acting up today. Maybe tried to change the settings and thought this might be better. Okay, well, anyway, that's fine. How about next? Next up is Shalira. And if my camera focuses... Right, it starts with a longbow. Excellent. The longbow is an amazing weapon with a range of 1 to 3 and starts with a longbow. Yes, awesome. +1 die for range. Well, that goes without saying. It's awesome. Marksman is also a very good skill. I mean, if you want to target those runners instead of those walkers, that's a better prize. Well, is this a tough one? I mean, marksman, you also don't hit your allies, but still. But +1 die in range. I think the die range would be a bit more better in my case. Anyway, alright, +1 free combat action. Who doesn't like that? +1 dice roll to range. Ooh, that one's very good. Ooh, and hit and run. Yet again, a very good one. This is a tough one, and I don't like it because all of them is very good. I mean, hit and run. If you still have that longbow, that hit and run could be actually really worth it. Very worth it. I like it. It all depends on the kind of weapon I have, but I don't know. It really all depends on the situation because it is in red. That's how it goes. Right, her body slot can hold the longbow. That's very good. Let's have a look at her model then, shall we? And focus. There you go. Okay, so I don't really have much to say. She looks a bit too uninterested, really. Just doesn't really care as much. Oh well. How about we go on to the last one? The last one is Brickborn. And Brickborn... Yeah, come on, focus. Poor camera. Right, he starts with +1 damage melee, which is actually really good. +1 free magic action, or shove. I myself would always go with shove because shove is a highly important skill that I've used so many times. And, well, that free melee magic action, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's been many times where my mages, or like, magic users, find swords, and all of my melee users find magic scrolls. And they're kind of far apart, so this will give you some better options. Right, +1 die in magic, only if you've got some options in magic. +1 die in melee, well, you already have +1 damage in melee, so why not? And +1 free melee action. Ooh, that's very good. It all depends on the kind of weapon. I will probably go for the +1 die in melee. I mean, you get more dice than you do in a free melee action anyway. So if you're using up all 4 actions, you're going to get more dice out of the +1 dice melee. And his body slot can hold a hammer. There you go, that's actually not bad. And his model is, well, a really interesting dwarf with a strange looking staff, I guess. That kind of looks like some kind of weird pig. It's got a big giant gauntlet fist. Yeah, it's alright. It's not bad, actually. Not bad. So there you have it. That was the special guest Edouard Guiton. Or what do I think of this? I mean, don't get me wrong. The archer is very good. And the dwarf is not bad as well. I mean, Kyla is probably the next best one out of that. Then he won. I mean, he's a good one, but only if you already have someone that has a starting melee type weapon anyway. Otherwise, seriously, that swordmaster skill is really useless in blue. Yeah, so get it, don't get it. I think you can actually skip this one. I really do think you can. I mean, if you want it for two good characters there, well, I say two good characters, I mean two, yeah, they're okay characters. I mean, the Archer is probably the best character in this box anyway. So, Shalira, anyway. So yeah, I like it. I literally do think you can easily skip this one and not even worry about it. So there you have it. That's what I have. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.